Good morning. I want to speak to you about God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of love and of power and a spirit of power and of love and of sound mind. And I want to talk to about how do you make a way out of no way? When you have millions of people who are feeling powerless, and many people have lost their jobs. I was reading a guy named Chase, and he lost his job, and he was evicted before the restrictions. He's sleeping in his truck, and then his truck was hit by a hit and run driver, and that limited his ability to go around and to find employment. He was sleeping in his truck. And he said something that grabbed me. He said, "This is a new place for me, a new experience. Standing at the end of a ramp off the expressway with a sign, 'I am hungry. Will you help me?' This is a new experience." Wow. Wow. How do you make a way out of no way when you're in that kind of situation? And so I want to talk to you about a period that had to be the lowest, I think, really, in terms of things happening. This is one of the lowest periods in my life. When I lost a home, the first one that I bought from my mother because I didn't do a title search. And we had to go back to the roach-infested house that I moved Mama out of. And when you say, well, what do you do? I remember my mother saying, boy, unload that truck, take that furniture in the house, keep your head up, we still have each other. And so here I am, back in this roach-infested house. But let me share with you why in less than 30 days, I was able to get another one. John Leslie, come here, please. Yes. And I'm going to tell you what happened for me. Now, just thinking about it just gives me the heebie-jeebies, all right? So here I was on rock bottom. Didn't do a title search for the house that I bought from my mother. The house went into foreclosure. We had to move back. And I'm feeling humiliated and shame and guilt, and had my head down crying. And Mama said, boy, hold your head up. And she put her hand under my head. Hold your head up. Put her hand under my chin. And take that furniture in the house. We have nothing to be ashamed of. I felt so proud, first of all, to move her out of this roach-infested house. That, roaches that when you turn the light on in the kitchen, they start scattering, running. He's here, let's hide before they go get some black flag or something, all right? Okay, so I was living in Ohio. So I came back home to get my mother home, and I was going to be in the back, and Mama would have the master bedroom. It was a very large place, and we were very comfortable, but we had to get out and go back to the house that I moved her out of. So which meant I had to live in the roach-infested house. And I said, Mama, these roaches, they're getting on my last nerve. She said, boy, you were raised with roaches. Now, there are things that motivate different people. This guy that I'm telling you about, let me tell you something. Brother, I hope you're listening to me this morning. I have a solution for you. How do you make a way out of no way? I want you to write this down. Choose your hard. Life is hard. And you can choose to stay where you are, and that's hard. Trying to survive living in your truck, trying to keep your esteem up, standing with a sign, the saying, I'm hungry, and how people come by looking at you and laughing at you and passing you by and don't let you register in their eyes and you feel invisible. That's hard. But there's another heart. And that heart that you can choose is to go into action, is to find something somewhere that you can earn some money from. And that's what I had to do. And let me tell you what motivated me. Did I tell you that I hate rats? I love Mickey Mouse, but I hate rats. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power. I use my power. Use your power to create a new beginning for yourself. Use that. How less a spirit of power and of love. Find something that you love. Do what you love and find a way to get paid for it. So guess what I decided? I couldn't go back to a job because I don't like working for someone else. I'm not mentally fit to work for someone else. I didn't come here to work for someone else. I came here to live my calling. A job is what you get paid for. A calling is what you're made for. I came here to speak. And I was going to find a way to get paid to speak. And I would go to seminars and workshops. I invested in myself. I couldn't afford to do it, but I couldn't afford not to do it. And I'd watch these speakers, and I'd go to their seminars, and I would study them. And I'd say, hey, I can do that too. I read their books. Hey, I got a book in me too. Live your dreams.